Jack and Darby, congratulations on such a fun family film. It's nice to virtually meet you today.
Nice to meet you
Good
too.
to meet you.
I gotta ask you guys. You guys have such great chemistry on screen. Would you guys do anything special or fun beforehand to kind of gel a little bit better?
I went to live in North Carolina in Charlotte for a year. I was raised for that year by Clark Camp and Lacey, Darby's mum and dad. I was just desperate to get away from my mum and dad. They'd give me no affection, no cuddles, no love. The warm embrace of Clark Camp, it got me through that year. He's a wonderful man.
I mean, he is definitely.
I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know, we felt like one big happy family on set, didn't we, Darby?
We did. We definitely did.
Yeah, you got me there for a second. I was like, I'm not sure where we're going with this.
I'm really method.
That's great. Darby, this film, what surprised me, I think, is the cast that came on and that are so well known and beloved by people, just like actually Clifford is. Tell me about your experience about working with like a David Alan Grier, with the John Cleese, heck, with the Jack Whitehall.
Working with all of these amazing actors have been an incredible experience. When I first found out about everyone who would be playing these characters, I was like, you're joking. These people are gonna come and be in this movie with me. That's incredible. Like, I was honestly speechless and just so honored to meet and work with all these people. And I knew who everyone was, and it was just such an honor. And I was honestly the most starstruck probably with Kenan Thompson. I mean, I grew up watching him and things, and he's hilarious and I love him, and even everybody on this job was just incredibly nice and professional and just wonderful people all around.
Some of our reference points were slightly different on some of the actors though. With John Cleese, for example, I was more Monty Python, Fawlty Towers, and when Darby saw him for the first time, she was like, oh my God, it's one of the ghosts from Harry Potter. So I think we came to these people through different directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Jack, I got to ask you about that scene where you're eating and eating and eating. How was that for you? It was one of my favorite scenes.
Terrible mistake, terrible character choice that I made on day one of filming, that I was going to try and have a running joke where I'm eating in as many scenes as possible, because you forget that you have to film it several times over. And also when you're doing it with a CGI animal, that's even more takes, because they have to do it and then they have to film it again with like loads of different reference points, and like there's a whole ordeal that has to go on in order for them to get the special effects shots, and I have to continue eating in all of those shots. So I'm surprised that by the end of the shoot I didn't have to be cut out of my costume because I'd put on so much weight. There was just so much fast food consumed in that film.
Well, you're looking pretty good.
Yeah, I've been in the gym since.
Nice. Darby, I have to ask, was there any pressure to you to play Emily, being that everybody knows her so well? And what did you want to bring to her character from your personality?
I mean, there was a little bit of that pressure there, just knowing how iconic Emily Elizabeth is and how loved she is by, everyone. I mean, her and Clifford have been around for so long, since the early 60s. And so I just want to make Norman Bridwell, the author, I want to make his family proud, and just everyone proud, and just I want people to see this and be like, yep, that's Emily, and I want them to like recognize her, of course. So I do see myself in her a lot. You know, she's smart and she's funny too. I love how they add in a lot of that comedic element to her, and she's sweet and she's generous, and she just has that special bond with Clifford that a lot of people have bonds like that with their dog. So I want people to watch it and be like, oh, that's so sweet, like watching another person with their dog have that special bond.
Darby and Jack, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the film again, and I'm glad that I got to virtually meet both of you.
Yes, it was great to meet you. Thank you.